And I'm alive. Or at least, OBS is telling me that I'm alive. Okie dokie, I'm Jeff the half-assed vTuber. So half-assed I can never actually get this thing to set up right, even though it's been like months. Yeah, everything seems to be going well. Anyway, we're gonna... Yeah, I should probably do my normal start thingy-majig. I'm Jeff the half-assed vTuber. Other vTubers have skills, talents, personalities. Not me. I just play games whenever I feel like it, which is apparently not very often. Which is a lie. I actually play games every night. I just never get around to actually streaming anything. Because, yeah, my ultimate goal of streaming was to practice speaking to people. But, you know what? I don't need to speak to people. That's not true, I do. But anyway, we're going to do this. So we're going to sort of cheese it a little bit. We're going to go campaign. We're going to go with the easiest of the races, this one here. In hard mode, this one is the most difficult. This one is the second most difficult, and this one's the easiest out of the three races. These two have the same starts, but the bonuses that this one gets and the ship manipulator that you get later on are the best skills. This one here has too many chances of failure, so if you want something really difficult but you don't want to do any diplomacy or spying or trade, you could play them. It's incredibly difficult though. In hard mode you'll fail all the time with that one. I think I've only succeeded once with that race on hard mode. Humans are a little bit more challenged, but you use the same strategy effectively as this one. And these two have 3 different starts. We want one particular start, so we're going to reload like cheap little a-holes until we get the one that we want. So we're going to, of course, we're going to go hard. So we want one where...
Congratulations on your succession.
We're going to save it under that one.
Although your armed forces are not as strong as those of other empires, your strength lies in your skill as traders, diplomats, and spies. You should exploit the conflict and mistrust between other races for your own
Unit
profit.
reporting.
Yep, so that is what you're going to do. So effectively what we want to do is we want to hope that this is the right one. So effectively we're going to go spying. We'll put this guy on counterintelligence. We get a space station going there. We'll get 2 colonization ships lined up after that. And I start off by destroying the research. We're not going to research anything. Researching is for chumps. I'm going to build a spaceship factory, a trade center, and a fusion plant because you need to power this stuff. I'm also going to build a police station because it wants a police station. It always wants a police station at the start. And was there anything else that I actually wanted? I really want to build that, but I'm not going to. Okay. Effectively, we're just going to explore around there. I'm going to sell the fighter planes because they are useless. The computer loves to calculate them in for its thing. And anyway, we're going to run this. Yeah, so effectively, we just need to see which start we're going to get. Like I said before, there's 3 different starts. 2 of them are with pirates. 1 of them is with an alien attack fleet coming at your planet. If you get the alien attack fleet one, it's really difficult because it's effectively corvettes and you've got destroyers with no torpedoes. So no matter which start you get, you want a space station.
I'm ready.
Unidentified ships. We don't want this one. This is one that's too painful to deal with. There's the unidentified ships. They come in. They destroy us. We're going to restart that. I was going to prepare this beforehand, but I didn't, so I probably should have. But I saved after destroying everything. So we'll just go there and pop into here.
Congratulations
blah, blah, blah.
on your succession, Emperor of the Shinari. Although your armed forces are not as strong
Because we're in the corner, there's no point in exploring back here. It's very unlikely there's a planet back there.
diplomats, and spies. You should exploit the conflict and
we'll just
mistrust
do our
between other
usual
races
thing. We'll
for your
pause it
own
for the time
profit.
being. Oh man, look at that! Good infiltration right off the bat. Level 2. I feel bad putting him on counterintelligence, but you know, he's our first spy. He has to be the counterintelligence guy. We'll blow that up. This is an interesting planet. I don't think I've seen this planet before as a starting off one. It's got a good lineup of where to put things, though. What's that? So I'm going to build those like I usually do, and hope that we get the start that we want. So like I said before, there's 3 starts. We've already seen one of them, which is the one that we really don't want to get.
Your orders?
We'll sell those again because I always forget. One thing that we want to do, though, is we want to buy some tanks. Now, we could save up to buy a colonization ship at the moment, but we're not going to. There's one where it'll tell you that there's a pirate planet and that you need to go defeat the pirate planet, but the pirates will be too strong for you, and an enemy civilization will take the pirate planet over. We don't want that one. We want the one where a pirate planet just appears on the map and we have to go kill it. Unidentified ships closing in. We don't want that one. Yet again. So, I probably shouldn't have saved over the already pre-set up one that I had sitting there. I don't know why I did that.
Congratulations on your succession, Emperor of the Shinari.
I get the feeling that we're going to end up with the same situation going on here. Because there seems to be a set number of maps, I think. I bet you'll get to the one with the enemy ships coming in again. And I do wonder, is our spy going to be the same guy, but he's got some counterintelligence now? I don't feel as bad putting him on counterintelligence this time. Anyway, space base, 2 colonization ships. Now there's a good bit that we will never actually build those colonization ships, because depending on what scenarios we get. The reason why I'm building the trade center is because we get a lot of coin from trade ships. That's where we're going to get most of our coin from. The reason why we want the pirate start where a pirate just got to sell those. I also forgot to build the police station. It's auto going to build the police station for me in a bad location. That's the problem with the computer. It just tries to build everything centrally, which isn't necessarily the best, based on the center of where all your buildings are. Okay, so if we get this started again down in the corner, we don't want. If we know we're down in that corner, it's probably not a good place to start. Oh, let's just do this again. Well, I can defeat that fleet. The problem is what comes after it is just too painful.
Congratulations on your succession.
We're down in this corner again.
Of the Shinari.
What is going on? Oh, these loading screens, they take a while. There we go. Where are we this time?
Congratulations on your succession.
We're in the middle.
Emperor of the Shinari.
There is a chance that this one is not going to be that other one again. There's always a chance.
You should exploit the conflict and mistrust between other races for your own
Spaceship factory. We need the second spaceship factory in order to build the space station fast enough. We want the fusion plant. We want a police station because we need law and order. What's our spy this time? He is a human, or a Solarian, because the humans have long since the human civilization has long since disappeared effectively. Excellent, and we'll just do all that. We won't be. Oh, we will be dealing with some research. We're going to research buildings.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base.
Yep, new spy, don't care. I'll worry about spies once I find another civilization. That planet, if I remember correctly, has like a 50% growth rate for us. I probably should have flown a little bit closer to my borders so I could actually see if there's any planets. So we'll just realign that and hope that we get a good start. Nope, unidentified ships. I should have known it. This is the same one as before, and they'll be up here somewhere, won't they? Yeah, they're somewhere. I don't know. Unidentified ships are coming from somewhere. I don't care. Right. It really wants us to have that unidentified ship start, and I really don't want to do the unidentified ship start.
Congratulations on your
Okay, this is the same
Emperor.
start as what we just had. I think if we end up on the top of the map, it's good. So we'll just go back in. 10 minutes in.
Congratulations on your succession, Emperor.
I do apologise if you're tuning in and watching this as I try and get a good start. Hopefully the sound is alright.
Congratulations on your succession.
Oh, excellent.
Emperor
We are at
of
the top.
Shinari. Although your armed forces are
This
not
is
as strong
probably
as
a good
those of
one. So
other
what we're going to do
empires,
is
your
we're going to put that one on
strength lies in your skill
counterintelligence.
as traders,
That has good
diplomats,
loyalty.
and spies. You should exploit the conflict
We'll
and
save this
mistrust
one
between
here.
other races for your own profit.
And we will just explore around there because we're near the top. There's unlikely to be anything up there. Well, I say it's unlikely. There might be. I don't know. I'd have to explore it. Anyway, we'll go down here and we will hope for the best. We are definitely going to hope for the best. Do our usual this stuff. Actually, we'll put the police station here. And then the fusion pod there. I think. Yeah, there's room around here for small residential buildings. We're also going to name that one Main. You know, who cares about capitalization and so forth. Have I put my spy on the correct thing? I have. I've got space state. Okay, fast forward time. I'll probably be pausing a lot during the thing just to get stuff done. I think that's 100% population growth. We want sort of rocky. Yeah, rocky. For 150. And I think they also like icy. That one there, rocky. So that's a good planet for us. We could use a satellite, but satellites cost 3,000 and we don't want to waste money. That one there is a 50. Yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Normally when you start, you'll get one that's a 50, one that's 100, and one that's 150 near you. It tends to be the same no matter which map you're on.
Adjusting altitude.
Oh, what do we get? Unidentified ships. Oh, god damn it. It really wants us to do the unidentified ships. But I don't want to do the unidentified ships. I want the easy start on hard mode. Which seems sort of, you know what, let's just save this and then see what one we get. I'm not going to bother building anything or whatnot, we'll just reload. Because I think it's like a few months in when it triggers. I really should actually pay attention to when it actually triggers. If we get a message, it means that it's a bad one. The one that we want will not give us a message. It'll just, a red dot will appear on the map. And the human civilization is actually bugged, sometimes the red dot won't appear, and that's the one that we want. Okay, let's reload that, because we'll die otherwise. So this is a good start. We'll do that, we'll do 2 of those. We'll name it Main now, because we know we've got a good start. I keep doing that for some strange reason. We'll get rid of that. We'll do all this yet again. This race starts with a trade port, which is handy because we can buy tanks, and I love buying tanks. It gives me what I need early on. And see, we can put that there, and then we got a space for another one. The computer, when it did it, spaced things out stupidly. We get a good 8,000 from doing that. We can check our spy and go, was he this race last time? I don't know. Anyway, we are now good to go. We've got our space station building, we've got our trade center.
A new spy has arrived at your site.
Unable to... There's a wheeled tank. Do I want a wheeled tank? It's got a machine gun. Do I want it? I'll go yes. Okay, I should probably go back to the star map.
Your orders.
Do that. We're 43% of the way in. We also need to be paying attention for when trade ships come, because we'll have to come down to the planet, disable one of these spaceship factories to get the trade center up and running, so that when the trade ship drops by, we can get some coin. I'll also probably... Oh yeah, we've built the space station. We've got one space station. Planets can have 8 space stations, which is good. Of course, this basic space station, not that great. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a paralyzer turret. And we have 2 with cannon turrets. Now, what I want is probably to cancel that to get the money back. We'll do that. Actually, we'll just cancel that all together. Because I want... I'd love that paralyzer, but paralyzer's only good against other tanks. So we'll do that. I hope that we can get enough money to buy the other one. Yep, the enemy fleet is flying in.
An enemy fleet has been defeated by your forces.
Oh shit, did I screw that up?
I'm ready.
I lost a ship. That wasn't what I wanted to do. See, you weren't supposed to have it on simulation. And, yeah, so we can go back to this autosave, I think. Yeah, okay, we're back at the autosave.
Unit reporting.
Yeah, that's good. Did that setting... Okay. Yeah, we did a little bit of scum stuff there, but oh well, that's life. We're going to put these on high for a second, because we need these tractor tanks. So it's about 7,500 for one of those. By putting the tax on high, we should be fine.
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
We're going to have an annoying time with this enemy fleet, though. Oh, this music is something I haven't heard in a while, because whenever I play this game in the past, I always turn off all the sounds, even though there's some sounds that just don't turn off. Anyway, we're going to move our destroyers behind the space station, because we need to protect them from the ones which are more powerful. A space station is like the equivalent to a cruiser without any weapons at the moment. It's got some lasers, and that's it. And they're crappy lasers. But it's still more than having nothing.
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
Yep, now it'll tell us about the pirates, which we don't care about. So we'll just do that. Oh, look at that. We got enough money to buy a tank. No trade ports. We'll just come down here and we'll disable these, because we're not building anything at the moment. And trade. Boom. Main done. And we'll do this combat again.
Orders received.
Run away! These little fighters can technically destroy a destroyer, but that's the extent that fighters can do.
Understood.
I once tried to see what would happen if I sent 10,000 fighters against a battleship. The battleship just annihilated them all. It took hours to do it. But it was just the most pointless thing in the world to try. Okay, we nearly lost one of our destroyers there.
I'm ready.
So we got one tracked tank. How long until we get our second one? Where's our second tank? Ah, there it is. For some strange reason, I was blind and didn't see that. Okay, we got a tank. You want
I'm ready.
2 tracked tanks to do this, and just a regular
Target
old
located.
tank, I suppose. Now we can put colonization back on, and we'll put it back to medium, and turn one of these factories back on. Oh, we've got a ship coming in. We'll turn that off. That way the trade center is active, and when it lands, you see we got 20,000 coin, which is awesome. Do I have simulation on? It's off. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so we're dealing with 3 little wheeled tanks there, most likely with machine guns. We're going to put down our forces as close to them as possible.
Moving
They are
to new
always
position,
pointing to the
sir.
left, which is annoying. We might use our crappy tank
Understood.
as like
I
a lure
oblige.
to bring them in.
I'm ready. Yes, sir.
Unless, of course, they just want to come like that. Single file down the middle. This is a fairly easy battle. There will probably be times where we don't have an easy battle. Excellent, excellent. Now, there is a chance that the next scenario that we get is one where they want to buy wheeled tanks from us. So we're going to take that wheeled tank back down to
Acknowledged.
here.
You occupied a planet.
And they're happy, we get 12,000 credits, etc.
Yes.
Now, one thing about
You
pirate
found
planets in
a
this
new
game that
building.
I've discovered is trade ships love pirate planets. Or special planets in particular. They love planets that you get from various special events or whatnot. So we're going to just name this Trade P 150. The 150 is so I know it's got 150% growth. We're not going to tax this planet whatsoever. We're going to put a trade center on it. We destroy that. And we will put a trade port on this planet because... and a trade center. Then we'll fly back down this way. We're going to go to trade and see if there is another wheeled tank for cheap. What's the cheapest wheeled tank? There's that one there. We'll put that on main. Oh, and if we had the money, we'd buy a colonization ship. That's probably the ones that we cancelled the building of.
Yes.
Sometimes it pops up the
I
trade
obey.
thing when you cancel it, which is weird, but you know, it happens. I've tried to exploit that in the game in the past, but it just doesn't
ready.
seem to be possible. We're going to line up some space bases as well, because what we're going to do is we're going to use main as a trap, effectively. An alien civilization declares war on us. We'll give them the details of where our main planet is. We are getting the one where they're going to buy tanks off us, which is great. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop the colonization, stop all these, and we're going to build 4 destroyers. You're probably wondering, why build 4 destroyers when they're buying tanks? The second that they buy the tanks off us, they're going to buy destroyers off us.
Yes.
In fact, we're going to keep one off there so that we can get our destroyers, like, started. Yep, 4-wheeled tanks. Excellent. Agree to that. We're going to go down here. We're going to put this planet on no tax because we want it to grow quickly. We're going to wait a little while till it's like 300 days. I want to get another destroyer built before then. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to put this down on the planet so that they give us the 60 grand. And now they're going to want destroyers, and I'm going to agree to that. And then I'm going to sell my entire fleet.
Yes.
For a lot of money. And I'm happy, they're happy, everybody's happy. I probably should have built like a second destroyer. Okay. Sell this destroyer. Now, do I want to disable these so that activates, or do I just want to... You know what? We'll disable that. We'll disable that one. And we'll get like the 20 grand from him landing. Then we'll re-enable that and re-enable that one. There we go. Hopefully we can still build all our destroyers. I think we've got 2 lined up. I think that's all we're going to be able to build in the time that we've got. Oops.
Your orders.
We'll sell that before we forget. I'm going to hover over the pause button so that we can sell the last one before the destroyer for double money disappears. As you can see, 2 trade ships are going straight for that pirate planet already, which is great. We're going to pop in here. We're going to give you a bank. When it's on automatic trade, it will eventually build a bank, but only after it builds 3 trade centers. The bank doubles the amount of money that you make off trade centers, so by doing this, it'll be doing it early. And I'd rather have the bank early rather than later. Anyway, we're going to build 2 colonizations and then 3 space stations. We're also going to go over here and go, we've got a lot of money now. Because look at all that money. We're going to build some spy centers. Poorly, because look at how I lined that up. And we're also going to build a bunch of fusion plants. Not that we need that many, but we're going to build them anyway.
Unit report.
And I forgot to... Oh wait, no, that's a colonization ship. Okay. That's a bad planet. That is a good planet. That is a 150 growth planet. We shall colonize that planet. Ooh, and it's got... I'm going to build a second colony hub on this planet. The more colony hubs you have on a planet, the faster things build on that planet. Get like 4 colony hubs, buildings just build instantly, effectively. We're going to label this planet 200. Only because I accidentally screwed up. And that is also a good planet. That is an average planet. Okay. We had the money to do it, so we figured why not. By the time another trade ship comes, I think it'll be ready for that. So, now we just wait. And we're also going to go to trade, and we're going to buy probably some heavy destroyers. Speed 8, not that great. Speed 8, also not that great. Do I want a heavy destroyer? Does it have torpedoes? It does not have torpedoes. Does this one have torpedoes? Quad laser, hyperdrive. No, we don't want either of those. They're crappy ships. We don't want them. Which reminds me, I need to put a rocket fortress on here. The enemy is easy to manipulate in that it will attack a planet that has the least amount of defenses with the most number of resources. Which is what main's going to be, because the computer does not know space stations exist. I wonder what this is going to be. I don't remember this happening. Another one. Must admit, for late 90s graphics, that was pretty good.
Not long ago, almost definitely, no one stepped forward to claim responsibility.
Okay, so we're going to need to come in here, and we'll go 6 grand for the spy. That seems good enough. And we'll put all this other spies' points into counterintelligence. What am I needing to do?
Almost definitely, no one stepped
Agents
forward to claim
will
responsibility.
search for enemy spies
So I
and
guess
material.
this is-
Okay, excellent. That's good. That's what we want. Is that ship going to our planet? It is. We got a bunch of... Just look at all them coming into that planet. That is beautiful. I love it.
We have captured an enemy spy.
That's what I like to see. We have captured an enemy spy. Anyway, we're going to put 3 building researchers on this planet. We're going to put it in no. We're going to put it in trade. We're going to put a rocket fortress there as well. And a couple of fusion plants to power it all. That is just so that we can purely... Andarians. Oh, why am I next to them? Make them join. Oh, we got them. Okay. His stats are all over the place. I don't like that. We're just going to put him on counterintelligence. What I really want to do is I want to go training level 5 on this guy. We're going to crank him up, and then we're going to start stealing stuff. And we're going to build more space
A new
stations.
spy has arrived at your spy base.
That's nice. Let's see what this new spy is like. I also need to, I don't know, buy some ships. I have all these space stations and no ships. But it's not like we can buy any ships. We're going to put some tanks on that other planet. These cost 30 grand. So every time one of these ships lands here, we can effectively buy another space station.
A
How
new
many are we
spy
at? We're
has
at
arrived
5.
at your spy base.
And we're just going to quickly pause it again and go to the spying. He's alright. This one, counterintelligence is brilliant as just a way of training you guys up, because it's just continuous XP for them. This guy here, if you want lots of XP quickly, then you do the training level 5, but it costs 20 grand. I probably shouldn't have done that,
Your spy has
because
returned.
it costs lots of money, and we can't buy any ships at them. Anyway, there's only fighter planes. We're going to put a rocket fortress on this planet and just blow trade. We're going to crank this up back up to medium and put it on trade. We'll do you very low, and we'll do you very low as well. This one here, we might as well get a little bit of coin from it. And we can research large house, so we're going to. And of course, trade ships will still come to our other planets. That's always going to
A new
be...
spy has arrived at your spy base.
Yeah, it's always going to be the case. We are low on money at the moment, and I want to buy a fleet of ships. Speed 10, that is nice. We need the money though.
Research is completed.
Oh, what's happening here? It's... Oh yes, when you get researches completed, it slows down to the slowest speed. We're getting 1,000 a month. You know what, we'll just keep them on none, because plus 200's alright, but like plus 300's better. Help, my ship is broken. I don't have a ship. You know what, we're going to buy a fighter. We're going to send it to... We're going to buy 2 fighters, and we're going to send it to that trader. There we go.
Yes. Approach vector.
Go
set.
help the trader.
Moving into position.
And he thanks us, and he gives us a small amount of credits. Not very much, but you know, what can you do? We're going to pause there, and oh, yeah, these guys are great because they're always free, and I do love free spies. We're going to crank points like that. You'll probably see me in this window quite frequently as we go through here. Acquire invention. No, but I captured a spy of a race. Are you telling me I'm not allowed to know about that race until I actually see them? That is annoying. Oh. Oh, the ship's not what it's called. This one has torpedoes with speed 8. This one has no torpedoes, but it's speed 10. I sort of need some ships, so I thought it would have given me a mercenary by now. I do love it when it gives me lots of money. We'll buy another heavy destroyer. And hope that we can get some more trade going on. We're nearly maxed out for space stations, so we might as well build a couple of some of those. Now this guy, he'll only give us 20 grand on that till that planet. Yeah. Zol Empire. I would like to help. This is a good one to get. You're going to get 3 planets from this if you do it right. So there's the planet there. What we need to do is we need to come down here, and we just got the permission to build Zol transports. We're going to send them to that planet because we need to send them to that planet. The solar plant should finish. We're going to crank that to moderate. We're going to put you on high because we need the money. We need the money now. In fact, we're going to crank you all on high.
Yes.
Because this one is time restraint. Which we might not succeed.
Yes. Moving
How
into
much do these
position.
cost to build? They're 40 grand. They're more than a space station. If we come down here, we can sell that for 1,000. We can sell, even though we just selling them for half what we just purchased them. I would rather have. Oh, now we get those coming in.
Awaiting orders. Approach vector.
That's just unfair. Very low on everybody. Yeah, very low on everybody. Except for you. You can go none. That planet there, yeah, 50 grand. 50, I mean. We can buy those ships back now. We needed the money at the time. We didn't know anything was coming in. Even though this is much nicer ships for cheaper, we're going to buy that. And then we can't even buy our ships back now. Oh well. That is life. I'm going to send you to there, and this will just be an update on blah blah blah, 8,000 civilians. And then this one, and look at that, we get another
Your
planet.
orders. Acknowledged.
And we're going to send those guys to that planet. Trade ships are also going to love this planet. This is... Trade ships are just going to love this planet. So I'm going to put a couple of rocket fortresses on there. We're going to give them a trade port to increase the amount of trade ships that want to come there. It boosts it slightly, but not by much. But the more that we boost it, the better. Blah blah blah, thanks for saving our people. You get the planet. Later on, there'll be a scenario where an enemy race comes to destroy these guys because they don't like them. And that's fine. We'll defend them when that time comes.
Research is completed.
That's what we wanted, the stadium, because you can't go over 30,000 pop. Well, 33 or something pop without having a stadium, because people are going to start demanding it more and more.
Your orders?
We're going to send this ship out to explore a little. Actually,
I oblige.
we'll do that. And we've found the Gorn. That is not necessarily good. They will try and attack us. That's a good planet there. What we're going to do is we're going to build a colonization ship. Blah blah blah. They've made it to the planet. Blah blah blah. They've made it to the planet. And this guy's coming down to this planet, which is going to need another trade center in a second. Boom, trade center. Perfect. What's this planet like? 150. So we're going to want 2 colonization ships. Ooh. We'll pay you double the amount, because then throws it off the other parties. Hopefully. And it is a 100. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and it's got a tank research place on there and a few other buildings. We don't really want tank research, but we're going to crank that up to 3 colonization ships.
Yes?
These guys are probably going to declare war on us soon, because we don't have anything. I'd love to hire you, mate, but I'll decide later. Be that. Right, so how much does stealing an invention cost? Too much. We can't do it.
I'm ready.
That's an alright planet. We'll build another colonization ship. Ah, excellent. Okay, so we're going to go in here, and we're going to try and hope to steal torpedoes. I really want torpedoes. They are great for our space stations, but we can't research them because we're not allowed to. But we can steal them from other races. We should probably also go down to trade and see about buying... Man, that is a crappy destroyer. That's like the destroyer that we sold earlier. You know what? Speed 12, it's good enough. I could buy a couple more tanks. They both have turrets. I think I saw a trade ship coming in. There it is. We could buy these guys and just have them on standby at another location, but
A new spy has
I'm
arrived
not
at
going
your
to
spy
bother
base.
with that.
Awaiting orders.
Colonize that planet.
Your spy has returned.
Automatic food factory. Oh, no spy center. Of course, there's no spy center. We need spy centers. 1, 2, 3, 5. We'll build 5 because I think I already have 6. Yeah, 6. And we're going to get 1 from that planet that we're about to land on.
Unit
so,
reporting.
yeah.
Moving to new
We
position.
can go there. What planet's this? It's another good planet. We're gonna... 1, 2, 3.
Your ship was blown up.
Oh. Now that's just... That was just unfriendly. No free spy centers. I mean...
War has been declared.
Okay. Those... Hopefully... I have seen campaigns where the chaperone clans are actually like one of the last ones standing. But they're not going to be standing for very long. They're oh, that's not good. We might be losing this one.
Research is complete.
Well, we managed to steal something from them, but
I'm ready.
I didn't expect the bad guys to be like right there. The fact that they didn't declare war on us straight away is kind of a surprise. This is probably not going to go well for us, because that might just be an absolute failure from the get-go.
I'm ready.
What we might need to do is colonize one of these planets. This one here, I think. And we're going to turn it into a trap planet. Oh, excellent. That is a good invention for us to steal. Because we can go into design here and go to space, and upgrade that. But we can't afford it, so we're going to decrease the amount until we can afford it. Well, there we go. And then all we have to do is
We have captured an enemy spy.
okay, I'm going to want more ships. Trade P, speed 12, heavy destroyer. What's this? This is a Corvette. Costs a lot more. But we're going to need those, I think. And we're going to go ship production, none. Space, 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 space. And 2 colony hubs.
Your spy has returned.
And we'll
A new
just
spy has arrived at your
colonizing.
site.
Alright,
Yes, sir. You won't regret this.
that's convenient. He just took over one of our ships. There he is. And he gives a bonus to the fleet. He'll probably die, but he's there. I was expecting them to give me some, I'm going to go very low trade. We need to give this one very low trade. These 2 planets are always going to be 75 when you put the Zal on a planet. Oh, spy centers. Oh, we want trade. They always are. So the Gorn and these guys are at war, from what I can tell. And we're going to go very low. In fact, everyone is very low. Everyone is trade. Except for you. You're not trade. Okay, and yeah, we need one more colonization ship because it got blown up. Please tell me I've stolen... we're going to make him join, and he did. Brilliant. Oh, he stole a tank upgrade. And we'll hire you because we just want to fill out our ranks, because I'm sick of new spies turning up, and I'd rather just fill the ranks out and get it over and done with. Just fill them all out. Get them all upgraded. Yes, excellent. Okay. Steel invention. Those guys. We're going to recall you and acquire planet info on those guys, because if they're at war with this kingdom, we want to know just how bad that is. You know?
Your orders? Awaiting orders.
We're going to label this planet Trap. Because that's what it's going to be. Why was I over here? I think there was a diplomacy message that I needed to look at. No. Okay. Oh, we can buy a colonization ship. Or we could buy a corvette. Or destroyers. Sort of want to buy the corvette, but there's that money. Boom. New message. Alright, we'll help. So what they want us to do is they want us to send our fleet to go and destroy all the research centers on the planet. It's got 3 research centers, which is going to be challenging. Especially with how small our fleet is at the moment. We're going to wait for the last ship to come in. Yep, that's nice. We'll do that again. We've got 44 days until that one.
Your orders?
So what we're going to do is we're going into this with not enough tanks. We have significantly less tanks than what we need. So we're going to save. We're just going to save it in the second slot. We don't care about the name of it.
Your spy has failed the mission.
Well, that's no good. You need to steal torpedoes for me.
It's returned.
And you can just upgrade there. Excellent.
You received a diplomatic message.
Yeah, diplomatic message. I don't care.
Your spy
See, they love
has
this planet.
returned.
I really wish this planet was right next to that planet, so the ships would... Excellent. So it's only them fighting and civilization I don't care about. That is fine. Ooh, oh, that's an expensive corvette. We might need more tanks, so we'll just, buy a bunch of tanks. Speed 12... by this crappy destroyer. And we'll put a rocket fortress here. Until we can get space stations on Trap, we're going to have a military building there. A fortress. Repeat, and we've got the torpedoes. That is what I like to see. Steal invention from these guys, because we don't care if we piss them off. So we need to decrease that slightly. Boom, done. And as you can see, we've got 8 of them in the army. The computer doesn't register. We're going to save here because we might need to reload, depending on how this goes. As you can see, they got a lot of tanks, but we don't have to destroy the tanks. Can we send tanks around the side? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide and conquer effectively.
I'm ready. Understood.
Orders received.
I'm ready.
We're going to send 2 tanks down here. We're going to
Awaiting
send
orders.
I'm ready.
these 2 tanks up
Moving to
here
new position.
because they can only go one of 2 directions. We're going to see how they send their tanks out, and then we're going to send the 2 tanks that they're not going after.
Your orders.
Moving to new position. Unit reporting.
At your command.
So, who are they going after?
Orders received. Your orders.
Oblige.
Looks like they're going after both.
I'm ready.
lots of tanks,
Orders received.
which means we're going to run away.
Understood. Orders received. Yes, sir.
This is not going as planned. Do these guys have suspenders?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Orders received. Orders received.
Awaiting orders. At your command. Understood.
Awaiting orders.
So you're going to
Orders
keep
received.
running. You're going to go in for the kill.
Target acquired. Unit reporting.
Moving to new position. Your orders? On my way.
I'm ready. Targets.
Normally they don't divide their forces like that. That's really annoying.
Unit reporting.
Understood.
We might be a little bit trapped here.
Acknowledged.
But as long as we time it right, a single tank should do the trick.
Targets.
We just have to destroy 3 buildings and then we're good.
Awaiting orders. Orders received. Unit reporting. Understood.
Targets. Let's go.
And destroy the last one. And can I save my last tank? Probably not. He'll probably blow up as retreating. Yeah, there we go. We've lost all our tanks. But it doesn't matter.
Unit
We've
reporting.
succeeded the mission.
Moving into position. Moving to new position.
Thank you for your help. Have some tanks. They're on trade if.
Awaiting
So
orders.
we're gonna go over to trade if.
Maneuvering thrusters on.
We're gonna build a bank over here. Oh no, we can't because we don't have any money.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base. Your spy has returned.
Does this planet not have oh, it has tank research. It's not got tank research. Okay, we got money. What was I doing though? I was building a bank here. Bank. There we go. Okay. Go back to spying. Oh man, you're expensive and you don't really do much, but we'll hire you because I want to fill out the ranks. We'll repeat that. Put you on counterintelligence because I want it over and done with. Oh, 10 days, we'll just, you know.
Your spy has returned.
Ooh, tractor tank. That's a useful one. Steel invention. Them again. Okay. I believe that they sent us a diplomacy thing earlier saying, please withdraw all your agents. We're going to ignore that. We don't care if they declare war on us. Ooh. I'll trade you this for the cannon turret. Come on, work. There we go. And I will trade you... I like to do this occasionally, just trade things. I don't think they have the laser turret. Sometimes it breaks and tells you that they have something that they don't, in which case they will reject your thing. And a lot of the times, for some strange reason, it occasionally gives you the list of tech that the other civilization has. I'm not entirely sure why it does that, but it's, I suppose, useful. There's a heavy corvette for fairly cheap. If we had the money.
Your spy has returned.
There's a destroyer for fairly cheap as well. It's got torpedoes. Not that heavy corvette. Oh, I want that heavy corvette. 3,000 will hire you just to fill up ranks. That means that we've run out of planets for them to research. Well, to acquire information on. And it's just going to give us the stats of those planets now rather than anything else. Who's the one that's stealing stuff? I think it's this guy, yeah. Anyway, what planets do we have lying around? There's a 150, there's a 100, so we're going to colonize that one. We'll build another couple of colonization ships. Yeah. That one there's the next. Yeah, they're at war with each other. And it's not going well for one of them.
Your spy has returned.
And he succeeded in getting me enhanced radars by the looks of things, because my radars just became a lot better. Yeah, we'll continue doing that. Steal invention from these guys. We're not going to steal from the other race, because we have good relations with them at the moment. And we don't want to screw that up. Can we afford it? So close to affording a second one. I don't know where we can get that money from as well. If we go down here and go none, and then start it again. Boom. Now we've got a reasonable fleet going. I mean, it's not a great fleet. Then it'll probably get destroyed if we go up against anyone.
Unit reporting.
Your spy has returned.
We'll cross the border into your territory soon, Emperor. Join me.
We might lose our fleet doing this. This guy's going to be counterintelligence, I think. Because we have 7 ships, we're going to drop our tanks off on the planet. We're going to buy whatever ships that we can.
You received a diplomatic message.
And 95, 45, speed 8. We don't want to go below speed 10 really. But these guys here, they're... Oh, we got some heavy destroyers down here, the speed 8. A lot more firepower, but I suppose if we just want bodies, then that is alright. We're sort of just waiting for that civilization. That
Your spy has failed the mission.
do we know where that trade is coming from?
Your
There's a
spy
planet down
has
here.
returned.
We're going to pause so we don't lose our money. That's the biggest thing. The reason why you pause is because the auto expenditure will just, you know, keep spending your money. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, why do I keep doing that? Next time he comes back, I am going to steal credits instead from the enemy. As long as the trade is not going to that planet, that should be fine. We're going to go very low trade. I think this was the planet that we just finished building. Ah, there he is.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to send him over to there.
Your spy has returned.
Now, if I remember correctly, this one is like a trap sort of scenario, where the first time it'll be perfectly fine. You won't have any ships attacking and whatnot. Second time, a massive fleet will attack, and then then they'll set a trap for you and try and destroy you again with a fleet. But you know, it doesn't really matter. We are going to steal credits. We probably shouldn't be doing this on these guys because, like, they're at
Your
war with
spy
the
has failed.
kingdom that, well, civilization. Or maybe they're not at war with them. They're not losing any planets to them at the moment, which is highly unusual. I'm going to go none. None. And this guy still hasn't... he's still building his ship. What can I buy? Corvette, speed 8. Oh, no, it's a speed 14. I'm going to buy that. Ah, it's a little bit too expensive for me. We want it though.
Awaiting orders.
Damn. Oh, looks like this one is going to be
Awaiting orders.
an attack.
Maneuvering thrusters on. Approach vectors set.
Okay, so speed 12, because for some strange reason I don't get the speed 14. Gonna buy another one of those, and we're gonna buy that. Hopefully we'll win this battle. If we could have the battle over that planet with the space stations, I would have been very, very happy. I am going to go onto here and build some more building research.
Has returned.
Ooh, hyperdrive level 1. What do you know? The very first thing that you can research in the game. This might not go well for us, but we shall see. As you can see, there is a lot of destroyers. And there's 3 trade ships that we have to protect, and we have this fleet of ships here. We could reposition our guys in numerous ways, but we can't get them back into this formation. And this formation, I think, is the closest.
Understood. Yes, sir. I am.
We're going to put ourselves here, and we just lost all the traders. Okay. I was hoping we could save at least some of the traders. But it looks like we could. Okay. Well, that sucks. The Trader Federation is not going to like us for that one.
Yes.
Relationship with the traders deteriorates. I wonder, can we go back to this autosave?
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
Awaiting
Your spy
orders.
has returned.
And we will attack them
I'm ready.
before they get to the fleet. That is a smarter move. Then we can sit back here.
Unit report at your command.
Yes, on my way.
And divide our forces up into 2 squadrons. Going to put the heavy corvettes in the front, so that the enemies will go after them. And because the enemy doesn't have torpedoes, we're just going to watch the fireworks. I'm going to move the heavy corvettes back a little bit so they're in line with everybody else. Oh, you're nearly destroyed. Get to the back. Okay, they're retreating. We didn't lose any ships. That's good.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We have been a little bit scummy at our loading saves when we want something to go a different way. But, you know.
Unit report understood.
They're just destroyers with like no firepower whatsoever. But they're going to keep retreating like that, which is annoying, which means, yeah, they still have
I'm ready.
at least
Approach
a
vector
ship.
located.
3 ships still. Okay. My fleet is like a mismatched bunch of ships
Awaiting
from
orders.
so many different
Orders
civilizations.
received.
What can I buy? I can buy tanks. I'm not going to put any tanks on my main planet because, airstrike pod, eh? Ooh, laser turret. Machine gun fort, yay! Now, I thought that was going to be the one where they only attack later on, but I was wrong. Which means that'll probably be the only time I get the one where, as you can see, they're sending trade ships between the two planets. You're already building another trade center. That's nice. Let's build a lot of trade centers. The computer will only automatically build up to 6 trade centers on a planet, so they'll never build this many. But we're going to build that many. And we're also going to build a tank factory on this planet. Boom. Tank factory. Each trade center is like 5 grand normally generates, I think. Maybe it's 10 grand. But the civilization gets double that, so either 10 or 20. Ooh, we got the quad laser, that's nice. We're going to need to get a little bit of money there. Let's steal another invention from them. The more you do it from a single civilization, the more likely they are to catch your spy, so that spy is probably going to get caught at some point and killed.
Research is complete.
Which is a pity. But, you know, that is life. Isn't this where we built more? Oh, I never built them because I reloaded. Right, so we're gonna build them now. Well, at least a couple of them. And I didn't put,
It's returned.
I suppose a machine gun fort on that planet will be quite beneficial. Likewise with that one, I'll go very low trade. We seek your help again. Yeah, we'll help you. This time, they want us to go to that planet, and we can't afford this ship. We can afford this. That is... Firepower is not too different, but it is significantly cheaper. It has less HP, though. We're going to need more tanks. More firepower. Cannons. Okay. So what we're going to need to do is we need to do the spying portion of this. Oh, that was a good amount of credits. Repeat. Yep, that's nice. We're going to acquire the hostage information. 40 days. Yeah, these guys are at war. Oh, it's been a while since... From over there, I thought they weren't going to send any to us.
Moving to new position. Unit reporting. I obey.
Awaiting orders.
Right, so we're gonna go load up on tanks.
Your spy is returned.
And that's our spy telling us about the planet. What planet am I on? I'm gonna build whatever planet that is.
Your ship was blown up.
Oh, come on now. That's just rude.
Moving into position.
I just purchased one of those. Magellan 7. We don't care about Magellan 7 very much, really. He's building space bases. Continue building space bases. Advanced tank factory or magma plant. We'll go for magma plant. We're going to recall you. Because you're going to sabotage a radar, and you're going to sabotage the self-destruct. This is a scenario that sometimes happens. You're not always guaranteed to have this one. But it is a useful one to have. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go to trade. We're going to buy this awesome ship here. We're going to look at this ship and go, yeah, we'll buy it as well. And while we're here, we'll buy a bunch of these cheap fighters. Why not? They're not worth it, but
Your spy has returned.
oh wait, did we get both of them? Or is that just one out of the two? Self-destruct and radar. Excellent. Okay. Go back to stealing from the Gorgons. As you can see, it's gone up to 60% now because yeah, we want to steal from them as soon as possible. Because the civilization is on the verge of being defeated.
Unit reporting.
And we're just going to load up on tanks. Load up on tanks. There we go. And we're going to save.
Target located.
Did I have a ship on the way? I did.
Awaiting orders.
We're going to
Received.
pause here while we bring in the rest of our
New
fleet.
ring
orders.
thrusters on.
I oblige.
Anything for sale? No.
Awaiting orders. Target located.
Hopefully this goes alright. We're just going to save it there and be scummy and save it like that.
Your spy has failed the mission.
As you can see, this is a pretty crappy planet. It doesn't have much on it, but it has a bunch of tanks. And we don't even have to really worry about these tanks, because, well, those are things it hasn't put any... Sometimes it puts ones with laser guns and so forth on it.
Your orders.
But it hasn't done it this time.
Moving to
Sometimes it has fortresses, but it hasn't done it this time. Move these guys around.
Moving to attack.
unit moving to attack.
You occupied a planet.
Thanks, but yeah, we'll return the planet because we're
You
nice.
found
What you
a
have
new
done here will
building.
not be forgotten. We would like to send you ships.
We'll agree to everything. They're going to send us like 3 lots of ships, which is like 15
Unit
ships.
reporting.
And I'm going to be happy with
Moving
those
to new
15
position.
ships because that'll be a fleet. And we're going to build tracked tanks on this planet. It has pretty good production capabilities. Normally your pirate one doesn't have good production capabilities. And we'll upgrade that for 28,000. We'll upgrade, gets us our last gun on there. And no one's declared war on us yet, which is amazing. Oh, they don't have any planets left. Well, anything useful. Well, acquire a planet info might as well. I mean, steal some credits from them. They're about to lose. I could declare
Orders.
war on them and just take them out.
Unit reporting.
In fact, I'm thinking of doing that, really. Better me finishing them off than these guys.
One of your satellites has been destroyed.
Let's go for that one.
Research is complete. Your spy has returned.
I'm going to buy a couple of Corvettes. I didn't check how fast they were. That was stupid of me.
Awaiting orders.
We're at max tanks. We didn't lose any.
You received a diplomatic message.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty happy with us. We agree to this non-aggression thingy. Do you want a trade situation? No. Okay. I want to get them to allies, you see. It's nice to have at least one ally. We are going into research. That's right. We're going to pop into research and double the money that we're spending because we've got a research agreement at the moment. And we're going to stop that one because why are we upgrading that when we could be upgrading other things if they had ship research facilities? Why do they not have ship research facilities? Absolutely useless. Build 3 ship research facilities on that planet. We'll build some ship research facilities on this planet. And why not? We'll build some on this planet as well. And while we're at it, down here. We'll build 2 and a machine gun 4. Yes, why not? They need to up their game, I suppose. And why not?
Your spy has returned.
We'll do pulse lasers. Because what we can do is we can do something really scummy here. Because we've got a research agreement with them, we know what they have. And they have a lot more tech than us. In fact, they have advanced torpedoes. We want advanced torpedoes. We don't have any tech that they don't, so we're going to give them money for advanced space stations. And they're happy to do that because they like us. We're going to give them more money for... Oh, look at that, pulse lasers. And we're going to give them... This is actually saving us a lot of money. Researching this stuff is ridiculously expensive. But giving them 10,000 for each one. Ooh, ECM. We want the ECM. That prevents missiles from hitting our ships, which is very good. We can't research it normally, I think. Ooh, Mark III hyperdrive. Planet shield. Yeah, I don't think they have the laser turret. It says that they do, but we saw that earlier that they don't. So it'll probably be glitched out. We're going to get the Corvette. We don't need the Corvette. We are going to finish that plant there. We're going to offer money for Deep Space Radar. We're going to go into design here, and we're just going to, boom, crank that up. Look at that, advanced torpedoes, pulse lasers, advanced torpedoes. We are not going to finish that space base. We are going to build. Oops. We're going to put you on none. Eventually we're going to sell those space stations. Oh look, we got some ships. See, it'll say gift there. They're sending it to our home planet. I'm still contemplating on whether or not I invade these guys or try and help them. Because if I declare war on these guys, we could end the scenario. Oh, there's a planet back here. There's a planet there. Those are both fairly good planets. That one's 150 growth, that's 100 growth. Didn't know that they were back there. Usually you don't find planets back in those areas. So we're researching the Medson plant. Our spies are... Acquire planet info. We just put them on training, I suppose. Counterintelligence, cheap. Since we can't spy on this civilization, yeah, bonus there is
a diplomatic message.
Sort of useless. What we're going to do here is I'm going to just sell 2 of those. Actually, how many do we have around here? 3. I'm going to sell 3 of them. Boom. then I am going to build 3 advanced ones. Because the basic one you can't get the ECM on, so you want the advanced one that has the ECM. In fact, what we want is we want the paralyzer beam. Yeah, they're not doing so good by the looks of things.
Research is
Paralyzer.
Your orders?
And on top of that, we want to research cruisers so we can get to the ship manipulator, because we want the ship manipulator. We also want heavy space base.
Yes.
On hard mode, you have to play this really defensively. You build trap planets to trap the enemies. Speed 8, we don't want it. Speed 14, it'll actually be speed 12 once it gets into our hands, because that race has a bonus to... oh, laser turrets, okay.
Orders received.
Research is completed.
Research of the paralyzer is completed. Excellent. So what we're going to go in here is we don't have any of these ships actually built, so we're just going to delete them from the list. Because that way we don't have to worry about them. As you can see, we upgrade that and it all looks nice and pretty. And here we're going to put a paralyzer on that. It's very expensive to put paralyzers on everything. In fact, the paralyzer costs more than the ship manipulator, so when we upgrade them to ship manipulators, we don't have to pay a cent. And the paralyzer is very good because... oh, yikes. I apologize profoundly for that. My mic above my head decided to fall on me. Yeah. Oh well, range extender. Yes, okay. I don't think they're going to have any technology over there that we care about, but we're going to come in here and we got tech that they don't, so we can get some tech. We want the kinetic shield. And we have a paralyzer. They don't have a paralyzer, so we'll trade that for planetary shield. We don't really need the planetary shield. Even though we don't have any money, we can still offer the money. Let's just... because the game doesn't care if you go into negatives. You just can't build anything when you're in the negatives. But we're not exactly building anything at the moment. And we don't care about those fighters. Cancel exchange. Yeah, you're angry with us. Do you want to have a trade agreement? Oh, you do. That's nice.
I'm maneuvering thrusters on. Adjusting.
We got another gift of ships. See, they send them in lots of 5. With these ones, I'm just going to put them on trade and stuff. I'm not going to bother putting defensive things on them. Yeah. Even though that's a really nice planet, we're just going to put 200 on there in case we need a backup emergency production planet.
You received a diplomatic message.
Yep, diplomatic message you guys are about to lose. Which makes me wonder, should I just take advantage of this? And what we're going to do is we're going to put ground simulation on. We're going to invade this planet here. A Corvette for 8,500 a year. Why not?
Unit
There he is.
reporting.
He better not be
Moving
speed
into
6.
position.
He's speed 12.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
One of your satellites has been declared. planet has been overrun by your
That was
forces.
a planetary gun. They're like
Target acquired.
pointless, so you can defeat stuff with them. It's just not worth it. Anyway, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put some machine gun things on this planet. Very low trade. The green guys are great in that when they colonize a planet, it's always 150% growth. So as you can see, 150% growth,
You
150%
received
growth.
a diplomatic message. You occupied a planet.
Your orders?
Haha, I got the planet
I
before you
obey.
guys did. I do hope that I didn't just declare war on you, though. Ship manipulator. And we don't want a tank factory or... Can they even see my trap planet? It's right there.
Your orders?
What's the production capability of this planet? You know what? We're going to make this into a trap planet as well. We're going to leave those there. We're going to put a machine gun thing on this planet just so it doesn't get straight up taken over. We'll just do quick spy maintenance here. Why not? Of course, we've probably just killed off. We've probably just doomed the other empire that was fighting those guys at the same time. Do you want a cruiser? I think you want a cruiser. We'll take an advanced fighter for you for the cruiser. Why not? That seems like a fair trade. I'm giving them some really good tech just to keep them alive. Oh, as you can see, we can't build another space base because that'll take us to 8. Main is building its 3. We're never going to build a Corvette, so we'll just delete that. Put a paralyzer on one of these guys if we ever get around to doing that. We really want that ship manipulator.
Yes.
Trust me. I'm transferring.
Oh, that's a nice little planet. Build a colonization ship after we're finished there, and we'll send them up to that planet.
Awaiting orders. Maneuvering thrusters on.
Trade-wise, we can get some heavy corvettes for fairly cheap at the moment.
An empire has been defeated.
Yep, because I defeated them. Because I am an a-hole. Now we're going to lose anyway. I might as well have their planets.
Research is complete.
And we now have what we want, which is...
I'm ready.
Ooh, more ships. Excellent.
Maneuvering thrusters on.
I'm ready. Acknowledged.
Unit reporting.
We'll
Acknowledged.
just send them into there. We can name this
Orders.
fleet. Let's name the fleet. Attacker. There we go. That we know what that fleet does. It attacks. Of course, I really should come up with something witty. Just to make sure these guys are doing alright, we're going to go to information here and see how much firepower they have compared to us. They've got fairly good firepower. It's up there. It's sort of tapering off though. These guys are increasing quite profoundly every now and then. They went down a little. That means they had a big battle here somewhere. These guys went down significantly. People-wise, they're doing alright. Oh no, that's planet. So they decreased their planets a little bit there by the looks of things. The Solarians probably took one off them. Money-wise, they're doing alright. Tank-wise, that's probably where they lost the planet. Yeah. So you know what? We're going to help them out by giving them money that we don't have. Hey, do you want a ship manipulator? Take that interceptor off your hand. They won't use the ship manipulator. It's just a thing that we can offer them. Do you want 400,000 credits to build the ship with? Yeah, we'll give you that money. We don't technically have that money ourselves, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, as soon as that ship gets to there, I probably will make all my money back anyway. Well, most of it. When that ship arrives to
Awaiting
there.
orders.
Oh, you're not going to be that guy that always asks for his wages, are you? Because if you're going to be that guy, I'm going to fire you and then attack you with my ships.
You received a diplomatic message.
Diplomatic message? Did they like my 400k so much? Would you like to have an alliance? No, not yet. You don't want to have an alliance, but we'll improve our relations with you. There we go. They're a happy chap. A happy bunch. Eventually, that'll be done. In fact, we're going to change you from trade to ship production, because why not? Hey, reinforcements.
Yes, I oblige.
Eventually that will finish. Oh, look at that. Very low trade. Very low trade. Oh, and we lost the planet.
Your orders?
Oh, we have a
Thrusters on.
colonization ship for when we need it. Oh, we do not need your services. I am
We
not
have
putting it.
captured an enemy spy.
I'm not putting up with that again. You know
Awaiting
what?
orders.
Come
Awaiting
on.
orders.
Let's see. He's flying away at speed
Your
12,
orders.
so we need a speed 14 fleet. Hey, these two heavy corvettes are speed 14.
Target located.
It's got one ship.
Sir, this is Acting Fleet Commander Melvis. I have to report that Commander Clavat is absent without leave.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna destroy your ship now. Tried to leave. Hey, he's actually got quite a bit of firepower, doesn't he?
Target acquired.
But not enough to save him. And he's gone. Not sure if that's actually going to do anything. Usually I just let him
Awaiting
leave,
orders.
but
I
he annoyed me.
oblige.
I obey. Approach vectors set.
I'm a little bit annoyed that those guys got that planet. It's a good planet. They had buildings on it. They got those buildings.
Research is completed.
Heavy. Oh, we can get ourselves a battleship. Battleship. And we'll start building heavy cruisers. In fact, let's just go down here. We'll go ship manipulator. Boom. We'll go over here and we'll upgrade this to ship manipulators. Boom. Upgrade this to ship manipulators. And yeah, not much really going on at the moment. To win the campaign, you have to defeat the civilization. And if you defeat that civilization before certain things happen in the... Oh. You know what? We're going to go to these guys, and we're going to offer you the heavy cruiser for information about. Oh, actually, they have some good tech. About the Chevron clans, and they turned that down. So we're going to offer you the heavy cruiser for the advanced ECM. To decrease the amount of missiles. We'll give you $10,000 for the Hyperdrive Mark IV, and we'll offer you $10,000 for an impulse gun. Very nice indeed. And these guys, ooh, these guys have Hyperdrive 5. Makes me wonder just how advanced is this civilization? Did they defeat a whole ton of other civilizations and then just have been... My goodness, they have a lot of tech that's all over the place. That's the other civilization that gets the ship manipulators. We'll give them the advanced ECM for paralyzer turret. Awesome. The shipborne clans. We have Hyperdrive Mark V. Oh, we just got that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We're pretty much near the end of the tech upgrade part of this. So we're just going to put ship manipulators back on there after clicking upgrade all. Likewise here, this will be expensive because it is advanced ECMs that we just upgraded. ECM's very expensive component. I don't know. Okay, click that there. Yeah, look at that firepower. 900 firepower on a basic space station. That you can build the basic space station at the start of the game. As you can see, the space station has more HP than a cruiser and a heavy cruiser, nearly combined. So building one of these at the start of the game, very useful. And then you just keep upgrading its tech. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Laser turrets, always handy.
Yes.
I don't think there's going to be any planets around here for me to... Yeah, they've all been colonized.
Maneuvering thrusters on.
Well, at least we managed to get a good amount of tech from them before they died. So we've got Trap here. Trap is, that's alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to design and... Actually, I want a lot of money before I do this. We're going to name this one Trap 2. And we're going to put very low... We're going to go production, actually. Because eventually we're going to turn this one into... Actually, no, we're going to do ship production. Because this one here is our tank producer. I'm going to trade that to tank production. Not that it'll build any tank factories anytime soon, because we've put a shit ton of other stuff on it. Advanced space stations, excellent, okay.
Unit reporting.
I think we're probably going to go to war with these guys pretty soon, because we're going to... Yeah. We need to work with our other civilization there. Yeah, they dipped off really fast. Once we've defeated Green, these guys were no longer fighting two empires. And we might have just caused the downfall of these guys. Not that they had much to begin with, really. I mean, firepower-wise, they are skyrocketing. Yeah.
Yes?
Which is not good for us. And this one has trade centers. It has a machine gun fort. Okay. I'm going to research the battleship and then the heavy base. I'm going to save here because I am going to do something stupid
Yes.
and declare war on these guys. These guys heavily fortify their bases. There's a laser fortress, as you can see, which means they haven't got the heavy fortress yet. So it is prime time to invade them, I think.
Target acquired.
And these planets are good for the invasion. Build more space. Oh, they terminated the research agreement. We will protect them.
Loyalty is commendable, Emperor, but you have no idea what you are letting yourself in for. You will
Okay,
destroy-
so that's the Zals coming to kill these guys. So I'm going to do what I was planning to do just before, and I am going to delete all these. Boom. Which means my main planet here needs to build more advanced space stations. Trap needs to build more advanced space stations. Yep. And I'm going to go into trade. And there's my space stations there. So I'm going to go trade F. Now, you can only buy one at a time because the order screws up if you try and buy all 8 at the same time, because it doesn't like that. I don't have the money to do that.
War has been declared.
And there's my war
You occupied a planet.
declaration.
Awaiting
So
orders.
their fleet is more powerful than my fleet. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to make this planet undesirable, really, to attack. We'll just destroy all the ship producing capabilities, and we'll chuck a laser fortress on it. Make it very low trade. In fact, we're going to come in here and we're going to go low on everything, so that we have
Moving to attack.
info on the race that's attacking. We can buy another space station, I think. And if we go here, we can see that they're starting to populate around that planet, which is good.
You occupied a planet.
Your orders.
We're going to come down. Oh, this guy has a lot of tank research. We don't really want tank research, so we're just going to blow that up. I might keep the building research, because why not? Actually, we probably don't need that. We'll blow it up. We don't want them coming to this planet. We can build a machine gun fort. We'll build one there. The computer doesn't really care about the different
Awaiting
forts.
orders. Target selected.
We've still got most of our fleet. Well, most of our...
Enemy fleet has been
Moving to
sighted.
new position.
Yeah, they're coming for my fleet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fleet there. Where there is space stations. Not very many space stations. 2 space stations. But 26
Orders.
ships against 43 ships. Hopefully we can win that. For a moment there I was wondering why there was a green dot on the map, but it was this. Why is this
Awaiting
ship
orders.
always in the front? No matter what you do, it's always there. What type of ships do they have? They have cruisers. That's not good. They have heavy corvettes. Now, the good news is,
Awaiting orders.
I'm ready. Your orders?
we're going to go with that.
I oblige.
I'm going to put them there. I'm going to put them on this side.
Awaiting orders. On my way.
And we're going to try
Orders received.
put our fighters on defense. Not that that really matters. All our fighters are dead now. Torpedo is away from everybody. So the first ship that's going to come in is a cruiser. So we're going to target the cruiser with this guy, who's got a ship manipulator. We sort of destroyed their ship before the ship manipulator got there. They'll destroy their own ships when the ship manipulators hit them. I want you to target the cruisers because I need the cruisers dead. I'm going to put my fleet behind. There's another cruiser there. Excellent. I think I got all their cruisers that they had. So their fleet is significantly weakened now. 6 ships left.
Yes.
As opposed to my 34 that I still have. They're going to come in for another round because I moved my fleet away, and they don't register space stations as existing. So now they're just going to die to 2 space stations. Their torpedoes aren't going to make it because of the ECMs. Occasionally one might make it, but, you know. Effectively, a single shot from a ship manipulator seems to pretty much kill them. And they don't have ECMs on their little corvettes by the looks of this. So Trap 2, it's going to do its job. It's going to get more and more things. All the while, I am going to take out their planets, decreasing their...
You occupied a planet.
Decreasing their chance at production.
I'm ready. Awaiting orders.
Oh, there's a heavy fortress being built here. I've upgraded
Your
heavy fortresses, which means I can't blow anything up, because it's a bug. Until that heavy fortress is finished, I can't destroy that planet.
Target acquired.
I am going to need more tanks. It's a crappy tank, but I need the tank. Also, going to get that last space base. Okay, you are going to build heavy cruisers. We're not going to research the battleship because we can't. We don't have the resources. But we are going to change you from ship production. No. Anyone around here have alright production for tanks? You know what? We'll make this tank production. Tanks. We're going to put it at no tank production. Blow up the trade center that we're building. I will quickly look at my cell phone message and go... I don't know why Uber Eats is messaging me. That's weird. I have not ordered anything from Uber Eats for a very long time. And we'll build a tank factory here, or 2. We need lots of tanks quickly, so we're just going to mass produce them and hope that we get them. We'll go to diplomacy though and see what tech these guys have that they might want to trade. Trade laser fortress for an anti-gravity tank. Paralyzer turret for an airstrike pod. Might as well. A lot of this tech I'm not going to use whatsoever, but fleet cloaking for rocket turrets. Fleet cloaking is one of the staples of this civilization, but I'm not going to take advantage of it. Do you want an alliance? No. Okay. That heavy fortress is still being built. Okay.
Enemy planet has been overrun
Yes.
by your forces.
Moving to attack.
Low trade. We got some ship research. We got tank research. We don't want tank research. We'll blow that up. And we'll blow up the ship research as well. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, we'll keep one. And I think one was all we needed, because battleship is the most advanced thing that you can actually build, research, because the most number of research centers out of anything. So, even though we've got a heavy fort on one of our planets, we can't actually use it. It's stupid. Well, we can't build them even though we have one. That is another bug that happens.
Unit reporting.
31, you know what, we'll keep going. There is a tank factory on this planet, so there's a good chance that that planet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this planet out first, because I don't want that heavy fortress to be built, because that is a lot of potential damage to us. And all our planets, I think I'm putting them all on low now, except for this one, and this one needs to be low. Okay. We're also going to stop the production of tanks on that planet. How many tanks? I got 3 tanks on it, that's fine. Anti-gravity tanks, laser turret, range extenders. Brilliant. That's effectively all you need to do. All you need to win. Which one's that tank one? This one? Anti-gravity tanks. Boom.
Yes.
Okay. They're going to continuously attack this planet.
Research is completed.
We're going to research tank factories. Because I need tanks. I need tanks quickly. They have battleships now. Hopefully their battleships do not have destructor rings. The ship inhibitor, while taking over the ship, also causes a significant amount of damage. We're going to stop that, and we are going to build the heavy space base, because we're going to need them soon.
Enemy planet has been overrun by your forces.
Unit report.
Yep,
Unit reporting.
Destroy it. Okay. Which means that we are going to need to go over to this one because it's finished building. So we can destroy the stuff that we don't need. We're going to keep that because I think we need it. Spaceship factory. It says that it stores a spaceship factory and a tank factory. Boom and boom. And it's on low trade, so it'll be fine. Can we buy any cruisers, I wonder? We can. We can buy a battleship. It's very powerful. It is in the style of the Chiberon clans, so obviously their production capacity. That one's in the style of the humans, I think. Significantly less power on that cruiser than that battleship. But we don't have the money.
Yes.
And then again, these guys aren't really doing much because we're just going to destroy all their shit the second that it gets to that planet.
I'm ready.
Research is completed.
Heavy space station. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish off that. And we're going to make sure that this is ship manipulators. Boom. Done. Look at that HP compared to the advanced space station. It's like more than 3 times. Also, the firepower is significantly more. Probably because it's double the amount of torpedoes and double the amount of pulse lasers. Well, more than double the amount of pulse lasers. But ship manipulators are still at 1 because that's just the way things are. It's a special weapon, so we're going to finish building that one, but we're going to change the rest of them to be heavy space stations. Over here, we'll make those heavy space stations, and then heavy cruisers, which we will send to tanks. Which will, yeah. We'll set Trap up to go there as well. He's already done all that he can.
I'm ready.
And this planet is ready to go. So we'll just destroy that and destroy that.
Unit reporting. Target acquired.
Tank factory, heavy fortress. If we get there before that heavy fortress is finished, we can potentially take that planet without.
Has been spotted.
No, we didn't get there in time. Okay. What about this planet? This planet is weak.
Awaiting orders.
We
Let's
shall
go.
take it. We've effectively won now. There's very little chance of any of these civilizations doing anything. That's just normal cannons. What we're concerned about is a destructive thing. That really loud sound that you hear there, the zing sound, you can't mute that. It is not on the sound settings. You can turn all sounds off, and that one will still happen.
Has been overrun by your forces.
It's really annoying. Okay, we're gonna blow ship up here before we do anything else because we don't want these things. And we'll put a laser fortress down. Put you at low. You're only 50% growth.
Awaiting orders.
This is a planet that was mainly research by the looks of things, and it has got a lot of gun forts. Because the second that they finished their research, they changed to fortresses.
Target located.
But we are significantly crippling their empire.
To provide you with this intelligence, would you be prepared to accept my proposal?
Yeah, alright. Oh look, here comes these guys. I forgot about them. They got a lot of spaceships that they're going to have fun. A lot of space stations that they're going to have fun with. Hope they enjoy that. Oh, just a single heavy cruiser. It's not good. It's targeted this one. And it's got bombs. That's if it was worthwhile to build like planetary guns and planetary defenses. Bombs would take them out really well. But it's not worth buying those things. Oh, look at all their little fighters. 60 of them. And 59. What ships are these anyway? They're heavy corvettes. They're a little bit late to the game now. I've completely forgot about my spying. But, you know, we don't need to do it. Once we start trading with civilizations, we really don't care about that anymore. And as you can see, fighters are just annoying. They don't actually achieve anything. Most of that was done by the ship's torpedoes. We got 29. We can probably take another planet. What about this planet? It's got a tank factory and a...
Unit reporting.
I sort of want to take the planets back here.
Unit reporting. Let's go.
We'll put it on low and trade. Actually, we should probably blow stuff up. At this stage, actually, let's just put everything on military.
Yes.
You occupied a planet.
Yeah, we lost a lot of tanks taking this one. Low and military. Boom. Large house, ship research, building research, tank research. We destroy that one. I don't think we need these ship researches, so we just blow them up.
Yes. Target acquired.
We're going to attempt to take this planet, but I don't think it's going to work.
Some of your money has been stolen.
Yeah, some of my money's been stolen, alright.
Maneuvering unit reporting on.
Your trade income was 1,230,000. Release him. He doesn't have anywhere to go though, because his civilization is destroyed. Okay, let's have a little look here. Look up you. Up you. That is the two ones that we care about for counterintelligence. I think we're going to gift these guys. Their weapons beam laser. We'll gift them the heavy space station that they're never going to use for the beam laser. And then we'll offer them, we will offer them 50,000 for the heavy fighter. Not that we need it. And then we'll offer them 400,000 just because we want them to be powerful. And we will offer them an alliance. But they're still going to say no to that. This guy here is currently, we'll be able to use his radar when he flies through the area, but he'll probably just be flying through our space, so that was a waste of 14,000 credits. Not that it really matters. That means they've probably got a more powerful ship on its way.
Yes. I oblige.
An
Unit
enemy
reporting.
fleet has been spotted.
Yep, 7 tanks. 2 ships. That could be a little bit of a concern for me. But I now have a heavy space station there, so even if they destroy one, it doesn't matter too much. You're after that one, and you're after that one. 4,000 and 4,000. No destructive and no brilliant. You can see just how powerful the ship manipulator is. If you play as the humans, the Solarians, you sort of need to... yeah, we got 1 tank. We might go down here and we might build a trade port. That way we can start getting more tanks going to this planet. He's got a cruiser, 40,000 a year. It's not really worth it, but we're going to take it because we just want to increase our fleet at the moment.
I'm ready.
It's also speed 14, which is not that great. I suppose he has heavy torpedoes, which is alright, and lots of lasers. He's the...
A building was blown up
that's
on
the...
one of your planets.
Oh, It's these guys blowing up my stuff, and they're supposed to be my
Received
friends.
a diplomatic message. One of your satellites has been destroyed.
What do they have? They have heavy torpedoes and stuff. We want those heavy torpedoes. We'll give you 50,000 for a heavy torpedo. And we will offer you 50,000 for magnetic shields. We don't need this tech. Yeah, we nearly accidentally demanded stuff off them. Which would have been bad, because that would have made all of our effort would have gone to waste. Do you want to have an alliance now? No. We're getting closer though. We did go away from having an alliance with them for a little while there. We need lots and lots of tanks. Trade.
One of your satellites has been destroyed.
Tanks. Give me all the tanks. All of them. Give me this heavy cruiser as well. Give me more heavy cruisers.
Research is complete.
Yeah, we'll agree to that. Yeah, that'll give us a little bit more credits.
I'm ready.
It's just they'll buy food from 3 of our planets, so if we ramp up
Your
food
orders.
production on those planets, it'll significantly increase how much money we make, but we're not going to. Heavy cruiser, make that one's going to do heavy cruisers. This one will do battleships, I think. And this one, once it's finished doing stuff, it's going to make battleships as well. We need to go to design and make sure our battleship is the way that we want it, which is ship manipulators, and might as well have fleet cloaking, why not? And spy satellite would be useful, but we want tank research. Yeah, it's doomed. It's not going to survive these attacks. Eventually I want to replace all those with just heavy space stations. We might actually do that. We might sell one and put another heavy space station in.
Your
I'll do
orders.
that every now and then. Yeah. Right, so we need
Waiting
tanks, and we need lots of tanks. Now, if they have the Destructo there, we might lose some of these things that do not have Destructo there. Probably because I've been taking out all their planets with research centers on them,
Your orders.
significantly decreasing their chances of doing that. Are these automatically set to go onto the... Yeah, so this means that it'll automatically go to the fleet before it goes to the planet.
Research is complete.
Okay, so there's a chance that they might be destroying our tanks. So, oh well, we'll just have to put up with that.
I'm ready.
While I wait, I want to get to at least 40 tanks before we start doing it, because I don't want to do the ground battles myself. I just want to put it through simulation, and the more you have, the better that'll be. No destruction being yet.
Orders.
We don't want them to get to the Structo Beam.
Awaiting orders.
I do wonder what's happening with the other civilizations in the universe.
Your orders?
Yeah, nothing seems to be happening
Awaiting
in
orders.
that regard. I wonder if they want to be allies yet. Then we get to see what's happening. Oh, the heavy turret. Do we have anything else that they want? Oh, we have battleships. We can give them that planetary gun to. Ah, the time's not right yet. Okay. We might have to kill them in the end. If we're allied with them, we don't have to kill them. I am thinking of just setting space battles onto simulation now. So I think I've got enough firepower that this ship will just be destroyed. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take away battleship from there.
Research is completed.
And we're just going to wait for that to finish. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to sell the advanced ones because they don't have enough firepower for my liking. They don't have enough firepower and they don't have enough health. Then we'll do that. And I'm going to put a battleship there as well. Oh, I need all the space stations to be there before I turn that automatic. So many fighters. I shouldn't have destroyed those other space stations. Look at them all, 114 left to go. I don't have a drink. Plus this heater is making it way too hot. That sounds like that. And in fact, I'll be right back. It's going to take a minute for this to finish anyway. And I'm back. Even though I need to duck the headphones. There they are. Okay. And we're at 24 tanks. We need more tanks. More and more tanks. Wheeled tanks, they're not good, but we'll take them. Mine layers, they're not even that great. We'll take them as well. At this stage, we're just going to take everything that we can. What do you have? You've got a battleship, 2 heavy destroyers, and 5 fighters. Yeah. There we go. We'll just pay you all that, and
Unit reporting.
his destroyers get to be speed 16. No one else's does. It's a heavy destroyer with a Mark 5. You can't put Mark 5s on destroyers normally, which is annoying. It's one thing that I wish they would change about the game. But, you know, no one's ever going to update the game now because it is an ancient game. That you don't get to put mods or anything in. I wonder how much money we've got. I really want this diplomacy with these guys. Do you want to have an alliance now? No. Do you want money? How about a research building for Heavy Fortress? How about 400,000 credits? It's a lot of credits. You can build a couple of battleships with that. Nope.
Unit reporting.
Right, we're nearly where we want to be with tanks. Oops. We're not really making much money from the food, so let's go see what that spy was going on about. Where is he anyway? He was a human spy. Or maybe he wasn't. I don't know. We'll recall this one, and we'll put him on snoop around. There we go. And then back on counterintelligence.
Your spy has returned.
I'll make all the necessary arrangements, sir. I'll draft in a special...
Right,
An
okay,
enemy
so
fleet has been spotted.
they're going to come down, they're going to get their asses handed to them at the space stations. Once all the space stations are built, then we'll put a battleship.
Is completed.
In fact, I'm just going to come over here and go upgrade. Which always changes those ones, and there was nothing really to upgrade on it. Brilliant. I don't know why I did that. Okay. We'll get these battle computer. Where's my cup? Oh, 3 battle pips this time. I'm just gonna pour myself a drink. You guys can turn around and put that back up. Well, if 3 ships like that attack again when it's on simulation, it will destroy one of the heavy space stations, which is annoying.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to upgrade the design of this one to heavy turrets. We've got 26.
Research is completed.
Got battle cruisers, spy satellite. What did I just research? I can't remember. What did I just research? Anyway, we can upgrade those to heavy torpedoes. Not that torpedoes are going to do anything from now on. Because, yeah. Heavy turret. Ah, that's right. I was going to change that to battle computer. Which, you might notice, increases our firepower significantly. Which I think, yeah, will help with the simulation thing, because it just matters on numbers rather than anything else. And there's only 15 fighters, so they'll die. So yeah, combined firepower there, it really isn't that much. What is the firepower of a space station? It's 27,000. So yeah, they can survive 1 hit from a destructo beam, but not 2 hits.
Research is completed.
We might stop doing research soon. What's happening here? Okay, now our tanks are back up to full fighting capacity.
Target acquired.
We will go
One of
and
your
attack.
satellites has been destroyed.
And while that is progressing down there, we will buy... Okay, what's happening there?
Research is completed.
It's got a trade port. Trade port's working. That was a weird bug. Hey, we can buy some battleships. Why not? Buy a couple. Speed 16 and all that.
Yes?
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
Yep, it's going to go and attack Trap 2.
You occupied a
Yes.
planet.
We lost about 8 tanks taking that out. Dun, 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 dun. And we have 50 fortresses now, so we're just going to put one down. We're just going to put it on the military and
Awaiting
not
orders.
here.
Target selected.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, 64 fighters. Oh, destructor beams. Destructor ray. As you can see, it takes off a lot of health. We have to be very careful about those. Once I've taken out most of their empire, we won't have to worry. The more of their empire we take out, the less ships they'll be sending at us on a regular basis. Which is why I need to buy lots and lots of tanks. And build lots and lots of tanks. Yeah, there's nothing for us to buy. We got 30 tanks. Oh, looks like they've got planetary defenses. And they don't have planetary defenses. Those planetary guns are so slow firing, it's... A lot of this game needs to be rebalanced slightly. But, you know, it's never going to happen. It's good concept, but at this difficulty level, the computer is just so ridiculously powerful and does everything so quickly, you have to sort of cheese the game.
I'm ready. Target acquired.
Anyway, we lost one tank taking out that planet,
An enemy fleet
which
has
is
been
alright,
spotted.
I
Enemy planet has
suppose.
been overrun by
We didn't lose any tanks taking out this planet, and we get a heavy fortress to... Oh, we can't do anything with that. Okay. Military.
Awaiting orders.
You occupied a planet.
Just gonna pop down here, put that on military, then destroy a bunch of stuff.
Unit reporting.
We've lost a bunch of tanks. If we attack a planet now, we'll probably lose too many tanks, so we'll retreat for the time being. That looks like 8 ships, well, 8 space stations. They didn't send a destructo beam on this time. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go into here. Oops. Turn space stimulation on.
I'm ready.
And I'm going to buy a bunch of tanks. Ooh, Megatrax.
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
And a heavy cruiser. With a destructo array, that's convenient. Now, normally you wouldn't be fighting these guys when you've only got this much of a civilization. You'd normally be fighting a few other races before
An
them.
enemy fleet has been defeated by
Unit
your forces.
reporting.
Ah, excellent. Okay. We'll put it on that, but we're not going to actually produce anything on this
Awaiting
planet.
orders.
We're just going to leave that
I'm
battleship
ready.
there to remind
I'm
us.
ready. Acknowledged.
Offer a long-term contract. Why not?
Unit reporting.
Our fleet is slow. We could probably speed it up by separating the fleet. We might actually do that now. We're just going to take what we know is fast. which is battleships and cruisers and heavy cruisers. And I think that and that is a battleship. That, those, and that one and that one. And all the tanks.
Your orders?
These guys, I think they're
Moving
going
to
to
your
go
position.
live over there.
Yes, moving into position.
Speed 14, so there's someone in here that is not fast, and it is most likely that guy there. Yeah, so we want him not to be in the fleet.
Moving to new position.
Occasionally, traders will offer you technology. Some of them are fake. This one is fake. I'm not interested in this piece of fake technology. We'll research the distortion shield, not that we'll ever use it. And we'll grab our tanks.
Moving into
And
position.
we will
Let's go.
we'll start taking out some of their planets. Send spies for the crystal. Search for crystal. He's got a lot of infiltration. You shouldn't really go over 30 for that. For combat and loyalty, 10 is usually pretty good. But I was just being lazy. Yeah, he didn't really achieve much. I think the Raptor might have flown all the way up there, and Liberon, yeah, that's a civilization that we never got to meet because they got destroyed. Let's see if these guys want to do any business. We will offer you information about the Solarians for your information about the Solarians. Agreed. Excellent. We will offer you the production improvement for the military Gun 3. We will offer you the advanced planetary shields for the Megatrack. Nice. The Megatrack. The battle computer for turbo lasers. Spy satellite for rocket turret too. Not that we'll ever use it. Most tech in this game you probably will never use. There's probably a lot of tactics that you can do with certain things, but against the computer it's not worth it.
You occupied a planet.
Sell the information!
Your spy has returned.
Oh well, they're all over the place. These guys are probably struggling against them. You know what? We'll offer you 400,000 credits. Then we'll see if you want an alliance. You don't. Okay. That is fine. We don't have to have an alliance. Look at all these tanks that we can buy. Right, a lot of those are useless tanks, but tanks are tanks.
Your orders?
And I am being very lazy now with my planet
Yes,
taking over.
adjusting altitude. Target selected.
We'll probably lose some of these planets to enemy
You occupied a planet.
attacks.
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
But I hope to take over planets faster than they can.
You occupied a
Let's
planet.
go.
Faster than they can take
Unit
them back.
reporting.
Effectively, we'll turn that off there and put Megatrack on. Which hopefully the Megatrack has been spec'd out well. Yep, that is good specs. The heavy turret's pretty much the best that you can go. Ion turrets are better,
You occupied
but
a
Awaiting
planet.
orders.
yeah, getting to that point is sort of pointless. I mean, yeah, there it is there. You don't need it.
Research is
It's good to
complete.
have. It rips through enemy thing. Well, we're not going to do tech anymore.
You occupied a planet.
Your orders?
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
We'll help the Solarians, only because
Awaiting orders. Target selected.
why not?
Let's go.
Correct. My fleet will be in this. I could give that order.
Yeah, we'll get those
One of
guys.
your satellites has been destroyed.
Approach vector set located.
An
Yeah, the
enemy
fleet
has
cloaking
been defeated by
made
your
it so that they
forces.
couldn't even see.
Target
fleet.
selected.
And now we get to see all of them. Hey, look, 2 civilizations are still existing up here. We got these guys, and we got these guys. And, oh wow, look at them. They got 36 ships. What about these guys? Their fleet is non-existent. These guys have 23 ships. They don't have very many planets, but they got a lot of ships. Yeah. The annoying thing is, if I go after that planet there,
I'm ready.
it will
Moving to
just...
attack.
Occupied a planet.
Approach vectors moving to attack.
Your planet has been occupied.
Oh, look at that. These guys are still at war.
Occupied a planet.
3 ships to 23 ships.
An enemy fleet has been
Yes.
occupied a planet.
Oops, don't
An
want
enemy fleet
technological.
has been defeated by
Reporting.
your forces.
Moving to attack.
Even though that planet... We can't land on that planet because it's got the Zeus weapon base. We have to lure the fleet away, but if we lure the fleet away without killing it, then they just end up being part of the enemy fleet, and it's a whole ton of corvettes with destructor rows,
I'm ready.
which is just not fun to deal with.
A planet.
So we might not deal with it.
Yes.
An enemy
Target
fleet has been
located.
spotted. You received a diplomatic.
We'll just take
message.
over all their other planets.
Yes. Target
Because at
acquired.
this stage, following the
Target
campaign
You
is pointless.
occupied a planet.
Awaiting orders.
An enemy
Acknowledged.
fleet has been
Let's
defeated by your
go.
forces.
Yeah, normally they would run away, but we must have a ship with a fleet cloaking capabilities on it,
Target located.
which is allowing us
One of
to...
your satellites has been destroyed.
Awaiting
a planet.
orders. Target selected.
You occupied
Your
a planet.
orders. I'm ready. Target selected.
You occupied a planet.
Unit reporting.
I think the Solarians are at war with, like, everybody. They can't lose territory until certain points in the campaign. So now that those flags have been triggered, they're just losing everything to these 3 other civilizations that they've been at war with. It's a slaughter fest for them. They're gone.
You occupied a planet.
Your orders. Moving to attack.
Oh, we're out
Moving to
new
of
position.
tanks.
Oblige.
How about our backup fleet down here? It's got, oh, look at this. We hold down, no, it's right click. Oh man, we can only get 28 tanks into this little fleet.
Awaiting orders.
They have to bring their whole fleet down.
Orders received.
Your orders?
We shall just have to come back for these other planets. I didn't expect to lose so many tanks. In fact, we might go to trade. Oh, we couldn't buy the other ones.
I'm ready. Moving to new position.
Your orders.
Your
Okay,
planet has been
so it
occupied.
is right click, just transfers them all over instead of doing them one at a time like I was doing.
I obey.
They're going straight for trap again,
Target acquired.
and that's fine. I don't mind them going for
Unit
trap.
reporting.
Because it has lots of space
An
stations.
enemy fleet has been defeated by your
Yes.
forces.
The Solarians are quickly losing all their territory.
You occupied a planet.
Target selected.
You occupied a planet.
Unit reporting. Awaiting orders. Moving to attack.
You occupied a planet.
See, that's the little fleet that we have to lure away.
I'm ready. Oblige.
But it has not seen us yet.
A building is blown up on one of your planets.
Which makes me wonder,
You occupied a
why couldn't
planet.
they see us
Awaiting
when we were
orders.
that far away? Do they have any tanks on that fleet? No. It is 50 corvettes and heavy corvettes
Yes.
with
I'm ready.
Annoying
Moving to new
ass.
position. Orders received. Moving to new position. I obey. Moving into position. Moving
your
to new
satellites
position.
has been
Orders
destroyed.
received. Orders received. I obey. Moving to new position. Maneuvering thrusters on. Moving into position. Moving
We
to
have
new
captured
position.
an enemy
Maneuvering
star.
thrusters on. Moving to new position. Adjusting altitude. Moving to new position. Moving
And
into
nothing defeated.
position. Approach vectors
the
set.
humans get their little fleet over here.
Acknowledged. Adjusting altitude. Approach vectors
We need
set.
to make sure that there's no...
Moving
We should probably just
into
follow that
position.
fleet there, because it'll go to their last
Orders
planet.
One of your satellites has been destroyed.
We don't really need to research any of that. Oh, we've won! Congratulations, Emperor. And we did it in less than 3 hours.
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
An enemy fleet has been...
An empire has been defeated.
Moving into position. Approach vectors set. I obey. Orders received. Maneuvering thrusters.
Now I wonder what
on.
to do,
Thrusters
because
on.
technically the Solarians are still alive. Barely. They're gone now, though, most likely.
An empire has been defeated.
Right, so we need to defeat some empires.
I obey.
I think blue is looking ripe for defeat. Oh, those guys are going to fight each other? Okay.
War has been declared.
And they're going to fight each other.
Adjusting
Your
altitude.
I obey.
And we're just producing megatracks out the wazoo now. Our money is never running out. We've won this game, effectively.
I oblige. Target select.
Let's declare war on these guys as well. Or whoever takes over this planet is the next in line to be defeated.
Let's go.
Oh, looks like they're next in line. You should have accepted the alliance.
War
I
has been
obey.
declared.
Target acquired. Target located.
We're not even going to
Yes.
bother.
A planet.
Target located.
You occupied a planet.
Target selected.
We're just going to go through here. We're just going to...
Moving to
You
attack.
occupied a planet.
Oh, that's right. They're going after
You
one of my
occupied
things
a
down
planet.
here. The
Awaiting
Shadow
orders
Brigade
acknowledged.
needs to...
Occupied a planet.
Maneuvering thrusters
The
on.
Shadow Brigade is about to die, so we'll just drop all the tanks there.
Has been spotted. An empire has been defeated.
Oh, well, they did.
I'm ready.
Forgot about the Shadow Brigade.
Moving to
Spent
attack.
50,000 credits for them, and they're about to blow up. But at least we get to see what the enemy has. They have a bunch of battleships and a bunch of heavy cruisers that we paid for.
Unit
And these guys have heavy corvettes, destroyers. Yeah, this is just jammed. Jammed means they can't use their specialty weapons, which is like destructor rays and so forth. It's one way to defeat the Kargan or whatever they're called.
Yes.
Then they'll go after
Has
this
been
one,
declared.
which... Oh, they've declared
You
war on me. Yeah.
received
Your
a
orders?
diplomatic message.
understood. Moving.
those jams are annoying because if they get too close to my space stations, they'll jam the space stations. Even though the rest of the fleet retreated, the ones that were ship manipulated couldn't retreat. So they just get destroyed. Oh, they still got 4 ships there. It's funny that the 2 civilizations that are like the campaign's based around are both dead, and now we just got 2 minor civilizations that usually die off early. We'll just kill that guy. 25%. Yeah, we'll go for that. %. It's unlikely. 20%. 1 out of 5. 15%. 20%. Nice. %, even better. Oh, you're counterintelligence, so we won't worry about you. This is why I like to just level them all up, so that at the very end of the campaign you can just go through and assassinate the leaders that you don't care about. Oh yeah, we needed to assassinate that leader. Oh, 48%. That is pretty good. It's because he's got some combat level. Some of the missions require different stats. I always do infiltration first because it helps the most. But combat is also very effective, and so is loyalty. We're also going to go to these guys and we're going to go, hey, did you know that we have planets? Now you know where all my good planets are. You can go and attack them. Oh look, they're back. Which one's the one that puts them all on the side? There we go.
Awaiting orders.
Yes?
On my way.
Yes?
Retreat, little ships, retreat! Fire is moving.
Yes.
Enemy
Let's
planet has been
go.
overrun by your forces.
I really should come down here and just put all these on military, so the enemy doesn't get it in their head that they should attack. They're about to, though. They're going to take one of them over. But joke's on them.
An enemy fleet has been spotted. Enemy planet has
Awaiting
been overrun
orders.
by your forces.
I'm ready. Target located.
Enemy
Target
planet has been
selected.
overrun by your forces.
Awaiting orders.
Your planet has been overrun by enemy
Oh no,
forces.
one of my planets has been... Oh no,
Enemy
my
planet has been overrun by
colonization
enemy
ship
forces.
that I completely forgot about has been destroyed. Whatever will I do?
Your
Oh,
planet has been overrun
they're going
by
straight for
enemy
Maine.
forces. Your spy has failed the mission.
Awaiting orders.
gonna take a while. The shields really dampen the shipment uploader's damage. Oh, so the shields are gone. They goes pretty quick. Yeah, they're taking over a bunch of planets. They'll probably take this one as well. Yep, change in daylight hours, increasing the production on this planet to 170.
Unit reporting. Yes, target
Your
selected.
planet has been overrun by enemy forces. Enemy planet
Your
has been
orders,
overrun
let's
by your
go.
forces. Enemy planet has been overrun by your forces.
Unit reporting. Let's go.
All my spies failed. Oh, I selected hunt for enemy spies for you? Oh no, it was supposed to be assassinate leader. Oh, we'll just have to wait for
An enemy
all the other
fleet
ones to come
has been
back.
spotted. A building was blown up on one of your planets.
Oh, they blew up a bank? That's annoying. Hey, we have destructor.
Enemy
No, that's
planet
ship
has been
deploy.
overrun by your forces.
I looked at the wrong one. Oh.
Unit reporting. Let's go.
A planet has joined your empire.
Oh, looks like we killed a leader.
A planet has joined your empire.
Of course, killing a leader means that, like, one planet will join you and one planet will go, like, independent.
Enemy planet has been overrun by your forces.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's see,
Your
so
spy
that one went
has
independent,
failed the
so
mission.
it's now a pirate planet. Not that that means it'll get any
Your
special
spy
treatment, because
has
it's not a
returned.
special planet, it's just pirate. We're going to put that one on military, we'll put this one on military. Did we get this one as well? No, that's been ours for a while. We must have gotten this one, so we'll put it on military. Which already had a military building. Excellent.
Your orders?
Now this is going to hurt, because this is... Oh, not this one. Yeah, this one's not going to hurt whatsoever. I thought this was going to be blue attacking my space stations down there. And those shields. How far away do those jams work anyway? Yeah, so jams that one, let's jam this one. Guess we'll never know. We won't do space battle overrun because I think we'll lose our battles, our things down
Enemy
there.
planet has been overrun
Yes,
by your
target
forces.
selected.
Military. Oh, here we go. Boom. So, they've got a battleship, they've got a bunch of cruisers, they've got corvettes. Okay, they're... I thought they were going to be
Awaiting
more
orders on my
threatening.
way. Orders received. Orders.
They're going to come after this ship.
Yes.
But it's not going to matter because I'm just going to maneuver it. Oh, they do have structure beam. Come on, hit that one with the ship manipulator. I wonder if they've got a thing on their computer to prevent ship manipulators. There must be an upgrade for that, because that was weird.
Awaiting orders.
I lost a lot more of my... I could have done this a lot smarter. I just didn't.
Yes, understood. I'm ready.
We'll
Acknowledged.
just get him to go over there. Yeah, that civilization is one of the only two civilizations they get the destructor ray. I'm going to put a battleship here and then more heavy space stations, as I think we lost 3, and we can build 3. Take him. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I'm ready.
Any mana rays. You know what? We'll trap. Put it down here or trap 2.
Unit reporting.
An enemy fleet has been spotted. Enemy planet
Awaiting
has been
orders.
overrun by your forces.
Military.
Unit reporting. Target located.
Spying time. Repeat, 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 repeat. Oh, we got a lot of XP from that. Repeat. And where is he? There he is. Assassinate leader. Those guys. Okay. Yeah, I think this has gone fairly nicely. I might put it on Space Simulate now just to speed things up. And we might stop changing planets to military.
Moving to new position.
You occupied
Moving
a
to
planet.
attack.
An enemy fleet has been defeated by
Orders
your
target
planet.
located.
You
Target
occupied a
selected.
planet.
Let's go. Orders received.
You occupied a
Target
planet.
selected.
Okay. They're just going to be
Your
annoying
planet
in that
has been
regard.
occupied.
Ready. Target located.
If they really want these planets,
An enemy fleet
we're
has
going to have
been
to put some
spotted.
military on them.
I'm
An
ready.
enemy fleet has been
Target
defeated a
selected.
planet.
Moving to attack.
You know what?
Let's
I'm the
go.
one's closest to my civilization.
An enemy
Your
planet
orders.
has joined your empire.
Excellent.
Target selected.
A planet has joined your
Moving
empire.
to attack. Target selected.
A
Target
planet has
acquired.
joined your empire.
Target acquired.
We must have killed the leader numerous times over there. 1, 2.
You occupied a planet. You occupied a planet. You occupied a planet.
We haven't lost any spies, so...
The planet has been occupied.
I'm ready. Target
Your planet
located.
has been occupied.
I obey.
We're going to sit here and see if they attack it.
You occupied a planet.
Target
Brilliant.
acquired.
Your planet has been occupied.
Let's go. Target
You
located.
occupied.
I do wonder, have they been building a fortress here? No.
I'm ready. Approach vectors set. Target acquired.
These guys don't tend to build fortresses as much as other civilizations for some strange reason.
You occupied a planet.
Moving to attack. Moving to attack. Moving to
Occupied a
attack.
planet.
Moving to
In this game,
attack.
there's also the ability for your ships to get XP and so forth.
Moving to attack.
A
But
planet has joined your empire.
look at how many pirate planets there are over there.
Moving
You
to
occupied a
attack.
planet.
Acknowledged.
You
Orders
received
received.
a diplomatic
You know,
message.
we're going to go in here to spying, and we'll just
You occupied a planet.
do combat, kill the leader.
Some of your money has been stolen.
Oh, they're stealing my money.
Your ship was blown up. You occupied a planet.
Unit adjusting altitude.
Oh,
I obey.
there was a planet there.
You
Orders
occupied
received.
a planet.
Adjusting altitude.
Look at how small blue civilization is now that I've just been completely ripping through it with assassination of leaders.
Approach vectors set. Approach vectors
Ah.
set. Adjusting altitude.
Didn't even have to fight
Adjusting altitude.
for blues planets.
Maneuvering thrusters on.
You
Moving to
occupied
new
a planet.
position.
Of course, there's just that one there of that civilization. Big hole area in the middle. I thought there
has
would be a
joined your
planet.
empire.
Oh, blue doesn't have any planets
A
left.
planet has joined your empire.
There's just all pirate planets over here.
You occupied a planet.
Moving into
You
position.
occupied a planet.
Oh, what's that? You're surrendering.
An enemy fleet has been defeated.
We'll accept your surrender. And that's game. Congratulations, campaign complete. And we skipped like half the storyline because the enemy's technology just progressed so freaking fast, and you have to keep up with it, that a lot of the times, unless you just sit back and let the civilizations build up power while doing nothing, you won't get to see most of the storyline in hard mode. We skipped so many cutscenes and etc. But that is the game, and sadly the Steam version of the game doesn't have the what's it called, the leaderboards. So for example, if we go in here, there's a leaderboard, high scores for them, but I have beaten all these, and this Fable thing is the people that made the game. You're supposed to beat their score and whatnot. But yeah. Oh well. That has been a successful run of hard mode Imperium Galactica 2 in 3 hours. Not too bad, I'd say. Well, I think that is it for me for the night. So I will just go to the end screen here. There we go. And where's my mouse gone? Ah. There we go. Got my mouse back. Oh, you guys have a good night.